Hi, my name is Ranjan Mujumdar. Today I am going to explain the listing tag of HTML. These are list and data list. There are two types of list, unordered list and ordered list. Now I am going to the editor. In my previous video I have explained the table tag of HTML. I am going to comment this section, saving it and refresh the web page. Now it is showing blank. At first I am going to explain unordered list. Unordered list is expressed by UL tag, and within UL tag we need to write li tag. Li tag means list index. In li tag I am using few programming languages. I am saving it and refreshing it. You can see the output C, C++, Java. In each and every li there is a dot mark. This is basically called type of unordered list. You must remember, by default type is disk. If a web page developer or a coder try to change the type of unordered list, here I am using circle as type. You can see the output. Okay, the type has been changed. The another type is square. Square type has been shown here. This is called unordered list. This is the example. This is an example of unordered list, and other tag is ordered list. So here I am writing this. In case of unordered list, you can see the bullet, and in case of ordered list, you can see the numeric value. So what is the major difference between unordered list and ordered list? In case of unordered list, it does not maintain any order, but in case of ordered list, it maintains an order. Here you can see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, which symbolizes that a ordered list maintains an order. Now I am using few special attribute of ordered list type. Here you can see by default type is 1, 2, 3. That's mean by default type is 1. Here if I write Latin 1, the output is saying 1, 2, 3 in Latin language. Capital 1. So capital 1, 2, 3 is showing as output. If I write A, so ABC is showing here. So these are the type of ordered list. Another tag is start. Suppose ordered list start from D. So here the value of the start is 4. If I refresh it, you can see the output DEF. So the list index starts from D. Suppose I am not using any type here, so the by default type, I have already said by default type is 1. I am writing here 50. So the value of start is 50. So the output is 50, 51, 52. So this is the explanation of ordered list and unordered list. The next tag is data list tag. I am explaining data list tag using an example. Here at first I am using an input tag where type is text, ID I am taking text name, list equals to name. So what is the usage of data list? This tag is used to provide an autocomplete feature on form element. It provides a list of predefined options to the user to select data. So in this case, you can see this is a form input element and data list where ID equals to name. A coder or a web page developer must remember it. Here ID is name and in case of input type text, list is name. Both must be same. Within data list, I am writing option. Here I am using name of users, I am saving it. So this is an form input element where the list is name. Here you can see the ID of the data list is name, which is the name of the list, and these are the options value. This predefined options value will show when you click on the text box. So this is called autocomplete feature. Now I am saving it, refreshing it. If I click on it, you can see these three names are visible. That means this is a form element. When I click on the form element, you can see these values are shown, the option values are shown as autocomplete. So this is the basic feature of data list. The next tag is canvas tag. Canvas tag. In case of canvas tag, I am using ID my Canva, width equals to 200, height equals to 200. If I save it, refresh the web page, at present you cannot visible anything, but here I am using a global attribute style, background color red. Save it and refresh it. You can see the output. The canvas color, background color of canvas is red now. What is the usage of canvas? Using the canvas, an web page developer or a coder can draw any 2D element or 3D elements. Suppose a user or a coder try to draw a line, a straight line within canvas. He or she can draw the line using get context. Get context is basically used in script tag. So at present I am not showing any script tag, that is the portion of JavaScript. Within a script tag, at first we have to fetch the ID, then we have to fetch the context. After that we have to use few special function of JavaScript. Using those functions we can draw any element. Any element means we can draw a line, we can draw a rectangle, or we can draw a circle shape. For that reason canvas tag is very useful. We can draw any 2D element or 3D element within canvas. So these are the simple explanation of UL tag, OL tag, data list and canvas tag. If you like the video, please press the thumb impression. If you have any question regarding the tutorial, please comment me. If you do not subscribe my channel till now, please subscribe my channel and please share the video among your colleagues or among the coders. Thank you.